Welcome back to the Caffeinated Weebs Podcast. This is episode 15. Jesus Christ. Anime you watch behind a locked door. Fucking A.
No, we're just going to talk about doors.
Talking about doors today.
Scuffed.
Favorite doors in anime.
Yeah, so...
Don Machi door.
Anime about doors.
Basically tonight's premise of our topic is the ecchi shit that all of a sudden pops up onto the anime and you go, oh shit, please hopefully no one walks in right now. So yeah, that's what we're doing. I am one of your hosts, Shawnee095.
I'm Dan BTV.
I'm Sasha Streams.
I'm Psychometry.
I'm Zombie Jaw.
And I guess who wants to start out with something tonight?
So I've actually got a decent one for tonight. I don't know if any of you have watched it, but it's a beautiful little series called Gantz. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, man. That fucking anime is... You better hope nobody's home. It don't matter if the door is locked or not. Like, sometimes they're like, people can just sense your shame. And that's what that is for the most part.
Just radiating from the other room.
Yeah, they can feel you just... Oh no.
I can feel your shame.
For those that might not have seen it, what is it that gives that feeling? Would you say it's gore? Is it nudity?
So there is a fair bit of pretty graphic and semi-detailed gore in Gantz. It's basically an anime about a bunch of people that at the moment of their death they were ripped away to some fucked up Tokyo apartment where a giant 8-ball was like, "Hey yo, I want you to kill some aliens and shit. Put on these gimp suits, cause I find it hot." And yeah, no, like the ball will straight up be like, I'm doing this because I want to watch you undress, hot lady. That kind of
There's
shit.
a person inside the ball, though.
Yes, there is a person inside the ball, but unclear how sentient Ball Man truly is. The dog gets points for basically giving head to a woman when she's trying to change.
Oh.
Holy fuck,
Oh.
dude.
Did you not catch that part?
It's like, wait, what?
Yeah, we're off to
Yeah.
a great start.
I was thinking of like the movie. I didn't get to watch the anime, but I'm thinking like it was gonna be gory. I thought you were gonna be like, oh, it's gory. I didn't.
Oh,
I
you're
don't-
talking about Ganso on Netflix?
I was thinking, yeah, which that's not gonna side tangent here, but that
Yeah,
was a
the
pretty
Gantz
good
movie was pretty good. It was interesting, but the wow. Then okay, all right. I guess I gotta go
with the
even
gore
further back.
aspect of that. I'm sorry.
No. So, no, it's all good. So that anime, the original, like, and especially the manga, was kind of sleazy. It was supposed to be one of those like you see on the shelf and you're like, what the fuck is that? Why is there just this woman who's just absolutely stacked in this black gimp suit? And then you read on, and yeah, it's pretty much about as sleazy as you think. There's like multiple episodes where people are just straight up banging. Like, you don't see anything, but it's just like they are
It's
getting
there.
on. There's multiple points where like the main character is just an absolute fucking sleazeball. It's hilarious.
Isn't the premise
He's
these
an
are people that
absolute...
recently died, right?
Yeah, no, at the moment of their death, they were ripped away and put into basically a game of playing Interstellar Bounty Hunter on Earth.
They're now in the Space Invader game.
Yeah, pretty much. Except this is very much more visceral, and most of them are very likely to get torn in half. Because here's the thing. It doesn't give a shit who died and got brought there. Old grandma who just died of a heart attack? Yep, she's in. Little kid who just got run over by a car? Yep, he's there.
Yeah.
And he just pops out guns and fucking gimp suits sized for everybody. And he's like, all right, go hunt this absolutely dangerous fucking monster. Most of you are gonna die, but hey, if one of you gets enough points, you get to go free. Or bring somebody back to life. It's a pretty interesting premise for a show, but there are multiple points where it's just like kind of sleazy, or oh, that dude literally just got disemboweled, or half of his head just exploded kind of shit.
Definitely
Goddamn,
something
dude.
that'd be
Gotcha.
hard to explain away if your parents walked in.
Yeah, like, what is that on your screen and why? Yeah, no.
Well,
If you say what, it's
unfortunately,
interesting
Gantz
to me,
was
they think you're a psychopath.
Gantz was criminally short, and the fucking anime adaptation left off on filler. Shitty filler that wasn't even in the fucking manga. I was livid.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
And then it stole the
Well.
end from Cowboy Bebop.
I'm done with it. I'm not gonna watch it.
The part where he goes bang, yeah, he does that. He does the finger bang.
No.
Yes.
Big upset. Visual upset.
Like he was just carrying somebody, he just turns around, he's like bang. I mean the anime was good. It was a really decent adaptation of the manga for the most part. It was fun, and I really wish they had gotten to continue it.
Well,
Anybody else got
going
next one?
from that to Shimonetta, or in English, a boring world where the concept of dirty jokes doesn't exist.
Isn't that the one where the little girl puts fucking panties on her head? It's just
It's the one where everyone who is a part of that group does, yes.
Ah, yes. Spreading their gospel of porn.
Yes, because in this world, dirty jokes are basically outlawed. Even looking at
Oh,
or
so we're
having
heading
impure
towards right now.
thoughts is against the law, and you have this little like wristband that notifies the police, hey, you need to get this man, he about to wank or something.
He about to jerk his dick.
So,
Feed his meat.
so you're saying Australia right now?
Schmeat.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's right. They were like,
And
getting
these
too real.
boys is beating they schmeat too much.
And well, this girl has a app on her phone basically which disables the device for like, I think it's like 5 minutes or something like that, 3 minutes, which allows her to then go parade around with the whole like panties on her face and then spread the word of porn and everything to everyone.
Doesn't that seem a little suspicious? Like, hey, this girl's signal just fucking drops and then comes back on.
Yeah, but I don't think that they're that aware. Come on, you're trying to break the anime right now. Stop. Well, anyways, later on into the story, there's main character boy. I can't remember his name for the life of me, but he's in love with the student council president, who is the most pure child. She's never been introduced to anything like that. She's absolutely 100% pure. And apparently her device doesn't work because this is like literally the head of the school's child. So they're like, oh no, I've already been sheltering her from everything. She's fine. Well,
Could just opt out.
the whole
She a freak.
dark side is introduced to her. She then starts to lust after main character boy. Insanely lust after.
He's probably like, oh fuck yeah.
But he's like low-key pure too, so he's like, no, we can't do this.
Oh my.
And she makes him cookies with her love nectar in it.
Oh my
that was
god,
the one,
that's
yes.
what that's from. That's what that's
Oh
from.
god.
Some mama's milk.
No.
Not.
Oh.
It ain't no milk.
It's the other milk.
And at another point, she literally breaks off his zipper for his pants with her teeth.
What the dude, this dude's a fucking dude, this dude patrolling. This dude fucking thought patrol.
And she literally sits on his face at one point too.
Dude.
Oh my
Come
god, dude,
on.
this is
Insert image in
fucking
chat.
anime.
Nah, anime
And
entering
other than that-
new trend that Giga himself says, I can't believe it's not hentai.
Dude, that's like
Yeah.
fucking
That's
Bell.
anime these
Like,
days.
why ain't you going after that? They're fucking throwing themselves at you.
And then
Bro.
there's this character in it who has red hair, and her head, like with her hairstyle and everything, with the red hair, literally looks like a dick tip. Literally looks like a dick tip.
One moment.
The mushroom and everything, damn.
Yeah,
Damn, dude.
yeah. I'm wondering, is Sasha like looking this
Just
up or
imagining
something
a
real
giant
quick?
vagina now. She just sticks herself in there.
Yes, yes, I am in fact. Oh my god.
That would totally be like a theme park attraction they'd open, and you'd just go head first in.
Get it head first.
Kosuri? That's yeah. Okay, I see it.
All right, please, someone else go. That
Did you know
I had
that in
to-
Japan they actually have a penis festival?
yes.
You can sit on a giant cock.
Indeed, you can ride a giant cock.
Yes, you can.
Please, someone go.
Next one.
How about you, Josh? You said you had a
Alright, I'll
couple.
go ahead. Oh, I've got quite a few. We'll go with one of my personal favorites. It's called Desert Punk. I don't know if you got. I'm guessing by the.
I know I've never watched it.
It is so good. So the main character is this like short dude. He's mocked for his height, but he's known as the demon of the desert. He's insanely
I've
good
seen-
at combat. Everything this is like post-apocalyptic type thing. Everything's just set in this like desert. You know, there's buildings of rubble and whatnot. This guy's a merc, but the thing is he's also a massive pervert. And there's this character in Junko, and he's always trying. Any chick really, he's trying to get with a chick. I mean, like he's like, anytime he has his pretty face, obviously he is ugly as shit, dude. Like everything. And
Are you cutting on a bit?
bad. I mean, like he actually was able to capture a chick at one point in the anime, and he has her locked in this building, and like he just sets aside all his time to watching her, and like he turns on the air conditioner, or she goes and bathes, and then like he like quickly swapped her out for a swimsuit, and like the whole time he's in the vent, you can hear him like jacking off.
Oh my
Jesus
god.
Christ.
Like, because like this is like he's been trying so hard to get with this chick, but she's always teasing him and pulling away. But like the whole premise of the anime, like I mean, there's no nudity, but it's the situations that he gets himself into with the mature material that really would push to somebody walking in and be like, what are you watching? Especially because when he's in the vents, you can hear when he finishes, because you can hear a squirting noise.
Oh.
Fucking right, dude. So I can only imagine if like somebody were to walk in and be like, dude, what the fuck are you watching? But other than the parts like that, it's a really good anime. Like I actually was obsessed with this to the point that I actually went and bought a $10 set of it, because it's just hilarious. It's funny. It's got action. And, it's got some and it's got some mature themes, but it's not like over the top like other stuff. Like I mean, there was one like he does jobs solely for money, and then unless there's like a hot chick that he thinks he's gonna get laid.
Like I had to specify that there wasn't any nudity because it's not a hentai.
No. But, well, I meant like, cause like I know I can guarantee some of us have some on our
Unless.
list that have a lot, and I mean a lot of nudity.
I'm gonna say this
Oh, yeah,
outright.
like
It's
Gantz.
that if you get Blu-ray editions of most of the ecchi anime, they do actually come with uncensored titties.
Oh my god.
It's It's real nice.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, and this was a detail they included, about all the people who bought the Sword Art Online Ordinal Scale movie just to see Asuna's nipples.
Oh my
God, dude.
Are you serious?
It's a thing in the
Oh my
movie.
God.
In the theater version
my
that they
God.
released, no nipples, right?
Another
you probably
reason
got
to
the
hate fucking...
the white light shining through. But the director himself confirmed uncensored titties for
Of course,
the
because
Blu-ray edition.
money.
That's like the stupid. What was the name of it again? So I don't go.
Jake, I've
find
made
it?
a joke about that one.
It's a
Underage.
Sword Art Online.
Underage.
She is underage, so it's like, oh no.
Oh, is she? Never mind, dude. Never mind.
Not
You
in
can't believe
Japan.
Oh
She's
right,
not
I
in
forgot.
Japan.
You can
It's
consent for,
Japan.
like, Japan
I forgot.
cartoons.
But
It's a bit fucked up, but
Yeah.
GTO.
I don't know, man. Ricky Kawahara, dude.
A great teacher Onizuka is kind of.
Ooh, that one comes up.
places. Yeah, like I love the fucking series, but jeez, Onizuka's kind of a fucking sleazeball sometimes.
I have no idea what you're talking
Your parents
about.
definitely would
He
not
is
want
the
you
greatest.
looking up to him as a role model.
Oh,
Oh, no.
So basically, GTO is this former like big time gangster is just like, I want to be a teacher because most of those high school girls are hot as fuck.
Yikes.
Yep. And then he
Yikes.
eventually turns into being a really good fucking teacher. Not for the reasons you would think, because he's good at teaching, but because he's been given like the
The trouble kid.
bad disciplined kids. But he ends up like turning it basically into like, listen, I came from the streets too. I know what it's like. I'm gonna show you kids how to do this, how to actually become an adult. And most of the time, it's really not particularly like what society would deem as good, but you know, morally, he's helping these kids. He's helping them out into the lives that they truly want, kind of thing. But sometimes he's a bit of a fucking sleaze. Like in the first episode.
Yeah.
You know what he's about.
Yep.
You know what he's after.
Oh, you've actually watched the first episode, Sean?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, with the fucking dog suit.
Yep.
I forget,
He's
but he
just
actually
like-
does end up with the high school student in the end, right?
Oh, I think you're right, actually. Yeah. Japan's weird, but like throughout this
Japan
anime,
beyond some shit.
this dude is an absolute fucking trip. Like, you'll see him in the craziest fucking outfits and shit. Like, sometimes he'll just show up to a place. Like, he showed up to one of his students' houses just fucking no shirt with a giant ass sledgehammer because she didn't like the wall that was built in between her parents, because then they started fucking ignoring each other. So he's just like, hey, yo, what up? I'm at your house. And then just starts fucking beating the goddamn wall in with a sledgehammer.
Kool-Aid man. Kool-Aid man.
He
That
called
shit.
a
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
he called
Like-
a demo man.
He'll fucking like put on the dog suit like you saw, take off his shirt and like pretend he's fucking Kenshiro. The anime's an absolute trip and I love it.
We said break down
it-
barriers with the kids. This is not what we meant.
Oh, and he fucking German suplexes the principal at one point, so that's that's pretty fucking sick. It's not just even like the oof kind of like sketchy shit every once in a while. It's just like the, why is this man dressed in a monkey suit, or why is this man wearing a bra?
I
can never remember.
The kind of
I'll
shit that's
talk about this
a bit
later.
hard to explain away. If you got caught watching, you just be like, listen, you need to sit down Like, give me 15
Listen, we're
years.
gonna have a talk.
You're gonna need to sit and watch this to understand. Just wait, please. It's not what it looks like. Please just sit and watch.
Please believe me.
Please believe me, I'm not a freak.
Psycho Bill.
Alright, damn. I actually had a list here and I don't know where to start. I feel like I'm gonna pick the
I start at
worst
the
out of
top.
the list. The worst out of the list has to be,
Oh.
because we've talked about a bunch of sleazebags, but I still think there's no greater sleazebag in anime than Makoto from School Days. Are you familiar with this one?
Isn't School Days the one where... Didn't we talk about this? Like,
Isn't that
This
where
is
like
the
the
one
one
where-
chick
yep,
loves the one
yep,
dude so much
yep.
that she like cuts his head off?
yep.
What?
Yeah, so
Yep.
if you're not going to watch it, I'm probably going to spoil a little bit, but the whole premise behind it is how this one dude liked this one chick, and she likes him back. But his best friend also loves him. So instead of this whole won't they, will they thing that normal anime go for, School Days just kind of goes straight in, and he's a total sleazebag. You know, he gets his dick wet whenever he can. He cheats on his girlfriend with his best friend, other girls that are in the vicinity around him. He becomes known as this reputation as a playboy, to the point where when the girlfriend finds out, she snaps, which eventually leads to the whole... And it was so bad
Old cut off
that
head.
and it was so bad that the infamous nice boat meme spawned, because they had to
What?
censor it when that was aired, and it was just all the sound effects of him getting stabbed and stuff, but it was just a picture of a cruise boat.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
So School Days on a whole bunch of levels is something you would need to watch behind closed doors, but also you'd need to then afterwards question yourself, why are you watching this?
Bleach
And
yourself.
forget explaining to your
Fucking
parents. Explain to
bleach
yourself,
your-
why are you putting yourself through this?
Oh my God.
Mind and
Well,
soul bleach required.
I'm sorry to bring this up now, but yeah, that's what we're doing next week is School
You're
Days.
joking. Don't put me through this
No,
again.
we're not.
He's full of shit. We're doing K.
Once was enough. No, not like this.
No, he did this with fucking what was the other one?
God, just
You did that with another
I
one
don't
earlier
even
that I
get
was
it.
like,
You
I'm
know,
gonna have
it's
to
like,
be gone.
he's not even
Boruto.
that great of a player. They just
think-
really want him for some reason. It's like escapist fantasy, but to the point that I can't believe it. I can't immerse myself in it. I can't beat this dude. This dude's a total asshole. It's not like with Kirito where you can be like, oh, I'm a cool swordsman or something. No, this guy's just a total sleazebag.
I'm the real black swordsman.
Oh, good.
It's just this guy just really wants to play with his sword. That's it. It's like, no.
I had to say that to trigger Sasha. I'm
Nice
sorry.
boat. Oh, I see it.
If you ever mention SAO, Sasha's just gonna bleh on site.
It's like, so
Dude.
we had to have the number one
I
that you
can't-
can't watch in
I
front
just
of
can't with
everybody,
Sword Art.
including yourself. It has to be School Days.
So that's being watched on my
Uh,
phone with headphones
Oh,
on.
what's that basic bitch one that everybody's like, oh my god, I just watch it because it's good, not because of the titties. Fucking High School of the Dead.
Oh, yeah. That's a pretty well known
It's
one.
actually good though. If it wasn't for all of the like
Okay.
bullshit shots of like
Okay.
upskirts and tits, it's good.
Perhaps it is, but it's gratuitous.
Okay, I will defend
Like
this. to
you
the death.
don't need Matrix titties for this anime.
But you have to appreciate the production that went
But-
into that.
Exactly.
The
Yes.
action direction is really impressive.
Matter of fact, if
Yes,
it wasn't
you
for
have
that
to-
anime, isn't that where we coined tactical titties?
I'm
they,
sorry, what?
they used her as a.
Oh, that's right, as a
Yeah,
fucking,
he used her
sniper.
as
Oh my
a,
god,
to stabilize his
as a
sniper.
bipod.
Yeah, to
as a fucking
stabilize.
baffle, a fucking reverberation baffle. Fucking
Yes.
I don't know if the moan was absolutely necessary, but you know.
Absolutely, it was because it's fucking that show. Oh, dude, I can't wait until you guys see K. The fucking fight scenes are just, they're so goddamn good.
Other than that, though, I mean, I was disappointed they didn't get finished High School of the Dead. What was worse is
Honestly, yes.
not
Is
the
anybody
anime.
else getting?
They did bring the OVA over that you can buy it as a standalone called Pictures of the Dead. It all is. You want to talk about what is it?
You keep cutting out for me.
Yeah, I was
Am I
wondering.
cutting
too.
out?
No, it was just really like garbled.
Here and
It's like
there.
staticky,
Yeah.
Shit.
but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We have the audio. It'll be good.
That's right. This is
But
true.
Pictures of the Dead is an OVA and all for the fans. They go to this island. They're all in bikinis. One dude, the island gives off these hormones that everybody ends up giving into their sexual desires, and like it's all like what's the word for fan something?
Fan service.
Yeah, fan service. Thank you. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. But yeah, it was all fan servicey that episode. It was an OVA, and then obviously when they come to, they find out that the zombies are coming through some tunnel under the water, and they're coming through this cave, so they have to leave again. But it takes place after the anime, because they never finished that, and they won't finish that.
Well,
Creator died.
Drifters of the Dead. Talking about that, I will say Danmachi does have an OVA for season 1
Really?
that is very Drifters of the Dead vibes.
Drift. I don't know what that is.
It's what he just talked about.
Very, very fan
okay.
servicey.
Well, it's basically what happens after the Goliath. They're all heading back out of the dungeon,
Unless it's
and
Loki fan service, I don't care.
they stumble upon a nice little like hot spring within the dungeon.
Oh god.
So of course they go and enjoy the hot springs.
I bet fucking Hermes
Well,
is like,
Go fuck
another
your wife.
one.
The thing about
Gotta make the most out of your
this
life.
hot springs is that it actually dissolves clothes.
Oh my god.
Oh, because of course it does.
Of course.
Yeah, of course it does. So yeah,
'Cause why
very
not?
fan servicey episode. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Oh my! I really like the cast actor for Onizuka.
I call that putting
That's a
your
solid.
putting your waifus to good use.
Wait, the cast actor for what?
Onizuka. I remember Josh had told
Oh,
me there was a
GTO.
live action, and
Yeah.
I like it.
Oh, but I was gonna mention there is an anime that Funimation owns, but they're not using it. You cannot find it anywhere in America except one place,
Pornhub.
and that is on the Hub.
Oh my god.
It
What
is
is
called
this?
Interspecies Reviewers.
I knew we were going there. Oh boy.
It's like
Don't
the
they
thing is like
literally
it's
just
not
fuck
even that
things
bad.
up?
It really isn't. Yes, you'll see tits every now and then, and the context of everything about it, but it's really not that bad. It's a really good
The
comedy.
problem with it is that you'll see tits. It's up to this point, no anime that's registered officially as anime allows that to be aired.
Dude,
Okay,
man,
okay.
people could not
But
handle
they can
gas
censor
nowadays.
it. There's so to be fair, there's an anime that is on Crunchyroll called Peter Grill.
Wait, what?
Peter Grill.
There's an anime on Crunchyroll called Peter Grill, where it is a man who is engaged to some other adventurer woman, but because he's the most powerful adventurer, all the women, all the different species want
Oh
his
wait, this is
dick.
the one where he tries to
They
stay,
wanna mate with
stay
him.
chaste, right? Is that the one where he's trying to stay chaste, but then he like fails by
And
the
he
end of that
fails
first
every single time.
episode?
Yeah,
Thought.
yeah.
Oh, I remember.
And
seeing
like
that.
you straight up see like you would see tits and
Oh,
everything
no
from them,
way.
but no,
Was
they have
that
the
the
little
one with the
light beam
elf?
sensor.
Of course, I'm familiar
Yeah.
with it. So yeah,
Like the elf.
So
and,
it's like,
the fur-
to be
oh,
fair,
okay.
they could do the exact same thing with interspecies
they could've,
reviewers.
but I feel like they were making a statement with that one, being like, "No, we won't be censored. Fuck you guys." It's a very bold choice.
For sure,
I appreciate
and
that.
I totally agree with it. But like the thing is, Funimation has like DxD uncensored on it.
Oh, they did. I didn't know that. I thought the
So-
streaming services usually have to have them censored, and it's only
Really?
the
No,
direct
DxD's uncensored.
copies that they let be uncensored because it's private.
The anime that I know Dan's gonna mention is uncensored.
Yes.
First episode is.
Wait, what?
No, the whole damn series is
No.
uncensored.
I didn't find. I looked back on it today just to double check. I didn't see anything
for
that said
research
uncensored.
purposes.
Wait, so they only
Only
did that for the
confused.
Blu-ray release? Oh, that sucks. That's-
First
what?
episode
But
was
yeah.
Talk about,
uncensored.
So it's
talk
like-
about blue balling everybody.
Why do y'all have DxD uncensored
Oh,
whenever you see nothing but tits in every single episode, but you won't do interspecies reviewers?
wait, then what was the show that... Dan, I'm so confused. Everybody's talking like they
We'll get to
know.
it here in a second.
Okay.
We'll get to it.
But yeah, no, but interspecies reviewers is actually pretty good. All right, you're good, Dan. Go ahead and if you want to do
It's pretty
yours.
good for getting in trouble.
So, the anime. Well, I'm just gonna call it a fucking hentai because it's on Funimation. It's called Seven Mortal Sins. I found it because I wanted to watch Seven Deadly Sins, and I thought Funimation might have had it. So I looked that up. That popped up. I didn't even read the title, and then
You're just like, yep, that's the one.
I clicked it, and then boom, titties.
You're like, hold on a
Boom.
bit.
Uncensored. The first episode just completely uncensored, and it's about like an angel that like gets ripped away from heaven and sent to hell, and then she has to hunt down like all these different like mortal sin people, and like every fucking scene they're like fucking naked, she's fighting them bare naked. It's so fucking creepy. And like there's one scene where this like normal like mortal girl is in an elevator and a dude walks in, and this one sin girl, she like controls water and stuff. She made tentacles go all through her and everything. And
Oh, nice.
she was like cowering in the fucking elevator. I had to turn it off there.
You're like, nope, this was not what I was looking for.
Like-
Moving on.
Like, I am not risking it right now.
Going further into that one, so the angel that fell was Lucifer, and Lucifer wants to basically own hell. So she has to fight the seven mortal sins. Sloth, lust.
Yeah, I didn't remember like all the
No,
names.
you're
or
fine.
anything.
I
yeah.
mean, when I could buy that. I'll admit. And the reason I was waiting, I actually had one to build off of yours, Dan. There is a
Oh, yeah.
continuation, kind of like a sister series to it, called Seven Heavenly Virtues, and yes, that goes on this list too. It's not nearly as long. The episode length is like 11 minutes or something like that. They all vary. Where they're trying to find like someone who's supposed to be the new savior or something like that, and like so they're putting everybody through these tests. And there was one episode specifically that I remember people talking about, where I forgot which angel this was, but she had like she was stacked, dude. Like this guy came home, I had a horrible day, and like he rests his face in her cleavage and everything, and she actually starts breastfeeding him, and like it's just a royally fucked scene. And then in the end, she starts beating the shit out of him and then leaves. Not because she's being mean, but it was more so because she's dim-witted and clumsy.
The whole show is like
Oh,
just
yeah,
so
dude.
fucked. I'd say like probably like the most like fucked scene was either that tentacle one I talked about, or
Really? Not the
there was-
beginning? Do you remember when she was on the cross, the other girl was like she
Oh,
was naked,
yeah.
and the girl was like, dude, that's where I was like, is this a hentai? She was like playing with her nipples and like sucking on
See,
her. I'm
that's
like,
through
what
the
the
whole-
fuck?
that's in the whole thing though. Like
I
that,
want
it's
you to
not as
know
bad.
I just checked
Oh.
episode 2. It is uncensored.
oh, it is that second episode. I don't only
Thank
remember
you, Sean,
the
for
first one
performing the
was.
research.
Dude, watching the Blu-ray, there's so goddamn nude in that whole series.
Oh yeah, there's like nudity every fucking scene almost.
I mean, when there's no nudity, you start wondering what's going on now. Like,
Yeah.
what happened to the story?
The fight scenes weren't all that bad, I'd say.
They were pretty cool, but it was like the fan service. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I kind of don't like it when like something that's really good and really well animated is just marred by so much fucking fan service. It's just like I can't watch this. I can't enjoy this. Why are you fucking on my pasta? Or no, what is it? I can't even enjoy my soup or some shit.
My salad.
My salad, yeah.
I don't know, like that anime. I think to watch 11 episodes took me about 6 or 7 months. It's like I only watched it when I was super bored, and there was nothing else on. And it was like,
The door was locked.
yeah, it was always late at night when everybody was sleeping.
Speaking of anime that we've watched out of pure curiosity or boredom, I'm going to move on to the segment I like to call I'm Not a Furry, but...
Oh my god.
Monster Musume. Have you heard of it?
Okay.
Yes,
Oh
it's
my
on my list.
Yeah, Shadi and I had the same
I
idea.
honestly thought you were going a different route with that.
I could go a different route. But
You could, because that was another one.
We'll make it a little bit tame this time. Even though it's not exactly tame by relative standards. But
Didn't it turn into a hentai like after the first season that actually aired?
I think there is a sequel season. I haven't watched it yet, but I am intrigued. That's actually I wanted to get
I am
into
now
this
more
anime
intrigued.
because I
Piqued my interest.
yes, I want to know why are there so many memes about it? What's got everyone so riled up, right? But definitely it's one of those where if you got caught, you'd have to explain to your parents why you were so interested in watching a bird perform fellatio on a popsicle.
What the fuck?
What about the
Have you not
attraction
seen-
that people? Well, no, I think I'm.
Oh, yeah.
mixing that with, I'm
So-
mixing that with something else.
Yeah, don't.
I zoned out for a second. All I heard was fellatio and a popsicle from a bird. What?
The worst part is she's supposed to be like the lolly character too.
Yeah.
Oh, and don't even get me started on why there's a spider there. Seriously, why would
that-
anyone be into that? I must know.
That entire series is sus as fuck.
People who like spiders.
Why?
That leg.
The hairy tarantula.
Like, they're not
All
even.
them
They're not even
legs.
thick legs, dude. It's literally just a spider.
But legs.
Dude,
Leg.
no. It's fucking creepy, dude. Every time she'd show up on screen, I'd be like, "Oh no." No,
And
you
then
had
those
me at the
little
first
slime
half, but now
girl.
I kind of feel like I want out. I want out.
Well, yeah. I mean, say you do consummate, would she lay her eggs in you? Are you gonna hatch?
The important question. And that
Yikes.
Fucking hell.
drives me further to the point of why. Why would you be into
Get
this?
me out.
What is
What
this
drove
fresh hell
you to
you
this
have
corner
stepped
of
me into?
madness? That you've divulged
I want out.
your degeneracy this far.
You fucking reverse Eric Andre. Let me out. Let me.
I want out. That was the point when I was like, okay, I was in, but now I want out. Johnny, what was your point of wanting out of that series? Was it the horse?
You said he left the series.
I'll be honest, I watched the entire thing.
You wanted them all.
Exactly.
I want to risk it all.
No, but just thinking about the spider laying eggs in you, yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay, we've convinced
The
him out
other
of
manga's
we
still
convinced him out of that side. That's good.
Uh-huh.
Oh god. That whole series.
Dude, last I saw with the manga, there was cowgirls, and yes, they would remind you of the cowgirls from Interspecies Reviewers.
Probably just because of the humongous
Fantastic.
tits.
So we're going from that real quick to literal food porn
Yeah, it's finally coming.
with
And so are
Food
they.
Wars. Well, episode 1, literally, like, the most random nudity ever in anime. Soma feeds this woman like the most delicious, what was it, a roast beef or something like that, or pork something. Either way, mentally, her clothes just start burst off. She's like moaning and
She's having an
shit.
orgasm.
And same for her bodyguards. They're doing the exact same thing. You are not ready for this. It happens out of the blue.
just so in your face about it too. It's like that's
It
the
really
main
is. It
focus.
really is. And it's like the worst part is like there's waves of yellow just spraying over
a
them,
piss color.
basically.
Yee.
Like, you could have picked a better color, my guy. I wasn't ready for golden showers on your characters.
It's like, damn, I've
But-
had some pretty good meals in my time, but I don't think I've ever reacted like that before.
You've ever had,
It's never been like this.
you've
I
ever had
have.
a meal so good
Oh, do tell.
But
How did the clothes magically just rip apart off of your body?
I don't know. I closed my eyes for a second. They're gone. It's like the
That's just
Ratatouille moment. I
ecstasy.
get sucked into my mind and then wake back up, just gone.
Many thoughts, head empty. I feel that.
But either way, it is good. It is good, and I mean a lot of people do watch it. And I mean it's a pretty well known anime, I guess.
But like to hark back to the whole topic of anime that you wouldn't want to show to your parents. Can you imagine in this scenario, like a poor bastard who's just trying to get his parents into anime? He sees, a cooking anime, but he knows nothing about it. He hasn't seen any episodes. He's like, Ma, Pa, let's go watch this real quick. I'm about to show you what anime is all about. Oh, he's about to show them what it's
Well,
all about, all right.
I mean,
I'm gonna tell
that
you
is
right
what
now,
anime
that's
is all about, though.
Yeah, but it's just off the premise alone, like you wouldn't never suspect that. You would never in 100
No.
years, just off the synopsis, think that was how they would present a
I'll tell
foodgasm.
you, that's someone who hasn't watched enough anime.
That's true. That's really true.
If you watched an anime that hasn't shown any titties at all, you haven't watched anime.
That is extremely true.
Fucking, oh, dude, Yoko sometimes. Gurren Lagann.
Mm,
And isn't she like 14 when she first appears too?
yeah, different in Japan.
Culture.
First off,
Yeah. Well, right, but that's like right at the age, and like she is aggressively stacked.
True. Although it brings in the question about how, we talk about how it's a little bit disturbing about how they're really sexualized in like Japan, but then if you look back over in America and like how teenagers dress these days, it's like it's actually not all that different these days.
Netflix.
And that's disturbing, right? But the worst part is it's
Cancel
real.
subscription.
stop.
Don't mention Netflix.
Oh yeah, let's
Not
not go
in
there.
this sanctified house.
All right, we're pulling back from there real quick. We had a real moment, but
Stop.
let's just cut it there.
Oh man, I'm in this stretch.
Josh, you haven't given one out in a minute.
Let's go with Mouse. So the premise of this anime, all right, this guy is like the master thief, all right. He doesn't steal things for monetary value. He just does it just to prove he can steal anything. I mean, I think there was one where he steals a whole goddamn building. Yes, he steals a whole goddamn building.
I'm sorry, what?
He has 3 assistants that are madly in love with him, and they're all always trying to have sex with him. There is no... They don't show anything until the very end of the series. And it's like the last hurrah. Like the last few minutes, you see all characters naked. They're always draining this dude sexually throughout the whole series. But his 3 assistants, they actually have, like, things that they do that actually assist massively with him stealing whatever he's stealing. But the whole premise of the whole thing is he puts out the message to steal this. All the police are watching. He's not going to steal this. He's not going to steal this. And then he masterfully steals it. You see the build up for it, how he does it and everything. But it's in between all that where there's all the I guess you can say sexual tension. It's not from him. He's just kind of like, oh brother, it's a in a sense kind of like a small harem for him. It's not really what he was trying to do, but he's obviously not fighting it. It's happening. But I mean, it's definitely one you wouldn't want somebody walking in on while you're watching how bad some of the scenes get. Again, they don't show anything, but we're talking like this is one of those animes where it's like over the top bouncy titties, like way over the top. I mean, if you saw even just the opening, you're like, wow, that's really bouncy.
Yeah, so you'd be in the middle of explaining to your parents, like, man, I love how this anime portrayed how he managed to steal this thing, and all they can see is just the bouncy titties. Like, that's what you're totally in it for. Yep, 100%. We believe you, son.
Well, I will say, just off on a side tangent real quick, but Josh, if you like that, there's a new one that came out on Netflix. It's called The Great Pretender.
Yes.
It's some pretty good shit. It's like con men type of thing.
It was the hot anime of the season.
It was really good, actually. I watched it. They've got season 2 that's supposed to be coming out like starting release like literally some point this month or next month.
It's got everything you want: smart, witty dialogue, super awesome plans, bouncing titties, you know, all the works.
It's very Ocean's 11 type of shit, you know.
I'll check it out.
What?
I was show you guys a gift, but you don't recommend that I watch it.
No, I do recommend that you watch it.
I was gonna check it out, but I'll show you.
Oh, he's breaking up pretty bad.
Okay.
I didn't hear
Not
any
even
of
a
that.
word.
We heard. You're good now.
Can you hear me?
Hopefully.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's still cutting out a little bit, but
Alright, you guys go ahead.
Said something about a gift.
no.
I was really intrigued.
I was gonna find a GIF for Mouse, but I couldn't find one that would
Okay.
portray. Because there was one specific thing in the opening that I know would portray how bad it gets, but unfortunately it links to the whole video, and I'm not gonna link that right now.
Oh no.
Gotcha. Well, I guess I should do the number of, not the number, the mother of all, like, anime right now.
Oh, yeah?
DxD. High School DxD.
I don't know anything about it all.
I'm going to be honest.
Things.
I know about it. But during my entire ecchi binge that I had way back, like a few years ago, that was not one of the ones I watched.
No, dude.
I think I've watched just about every other one, though.
I mean, it's honestly outside of all the fan service. It's really good.
It's actually a pretty good show.
And the remake was pretty good, too.
And I didn't know they did a remake, but with DxD, there's a whole lot of titty. Whole lot of big titty.
Exactly what you're in it for.
Tim D.
Man just want his harem, and he's got this little arm gauntlet thing that it goes boosto, and at one point it just goes boost, 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 boost.
Like fucking Kamen Rider?
It just keeps like fucking going and going. It's great.
You should say
And
his sexual frustration is his power.
The harder I am, the stronger I become. That's his
no.
tagline.
Please no.
my desire for the titty
Please no.
makes me stronger. No, but like in all honesty, like when it comes down to it, it is actually a pretty good story. Other than just tits, the plot is there,
I don't believe you.
but they're not tits.
But then the plot
yes.
twist is like, with the whole, that's the secret, I'm always horny.
Fucking hell.
I mean, also to be fair, he actually lists that his whole goal out of everything he's doing is he wants a harem.
Mm-hmm.
Straightforward
Of
about it, I
course.
appreciate that. He's not all wishy-washy like, oh, I don't know, oh, there's so many girls.
I
It's just
respect
like,
the honesty in a
show
man.
me
Yeah,
the titty.
yeah.
I want the titty.
Tim D.
I just wanted titty.
Well, let's also be honest. When he started off with his harem, he aimed as high as he could.
Oh yeah, no, he went straight for like,
He went for the top.
this is the number one girl in school. That's the
I'm gonna
goal.
dick that down.
Sasha, you haven't said one in a minute.
That's my secret, Captain. I don't have one right at the moment I can think of.
Psycho, do you have another?
It's been a couple.
God, you want to talk about heroes that get powers from being horny? This one I guarantee you've never heard of. It's called Justice Punch.
Nope.
Not gonna
Let
spoil
me see.
it.
I might have heard of
Oh, you might
You're
have
a
heard
liar.
It. You might have seen this one. I'm not gonna spoil it because generally his the whole world saving mechanics are kind of spoilery and very important to the plot.
it. I look up Justice Punch and it shows the great Saiyan man whenever he punches a dragon. It's
Yeah, I
called
might
Justice
have
Punch.
it wrong. I haven't seen this one wrong. But the main gist of it is if he sees a girl's panties, he gains superpowers. But
Punchline.
punchline. Yeah, that might have been it. Yeah.
Oh,
But
yeah.
but
You know what? That makes me think about another
if
one.
he gets too horny, the world ends.
Yes.
I'm
He
sorry.
can't see panties twice in a row.
It's
That's the
punchline.
twist
Yes.
to his great powers.
Oh.
When I saw that one, oh man, I couldn't believe it. And then I
Sean
couldn't believe
recommended
they
me that
pulled
one.
off the whole
They did.
convoluted
It's
twist
good.
with the whole plot and how they made it
Yeah.
work. I couldn't believe they actually
is-
pulled off a mystery that actually worked in between all the shenanigans.
Yeah, no, it was a really good anime. I really enjoyed the story.
It was so ridiculous, right? Like, you just couldn't believe.
Oh, insanely ridiculous, yes. Oh, the
Why?
freaking cat, though, dude. The cat with the freaking cat porn on its computer.
Johnny, I had to break this to you.
Oh my
Sam's
God.
trying to troll your podcast right now.
Dude, Dan's losing faith in you, Sean. The look of disgust, like, what?
The more you talk about that kind of shit, I'm not gonna watch it.
It's so funny. It's so
but it
funny.
will make you
Like,
feel a bit slimy because they do look young.
like, no, but the thing is, like, the cat's like trying to like show him something like important and whatnot. So he boots up his computer, his laptop, and all of a sudden you just see a cat banging a
the
cat.
gags
like,
are great. The
as
visual
animals
gags
do.
are amazing.
and like the cat clicks away, and the main character's like, "Oi, what the fuck was that?"
He was just like, mind your own damn business, kid. I can end you in an instant.
It's great. It's fucking great.
Oh, it's absolutely worth watching
Ranma
if you
one
can get
half.
past the fact that you'll feel a little slimy watching it.
But it is phenomenal.
Just the sheer absurdity of the concept, the visual gags they do,
Oh,
and
indeed.
somehow making it an actual serious plot, all in one. It's just, man, who writes this shit? Am I right?
Someone really fucking horny.
Viewers may be unaware. There's some dickheads in the back trying to make some absurdly loud noises, trying to interrupt the podcast. They're having a great
Oh,
time.
just tell
It's all
Sam to go
good.
fuck
Noise
himself.
cancellation
Just
will
slap
take
him.
care of
Sean
that.
tells him to go fuck yourself.
Get a piece of ham and slap him with it.
Ranma one half is kind of a at times.
Well, I mean, if you
What is?
disconnected the router, you wouldn't end the podcast.
Ranma one half.
Get me out of it.
Ranma one half is basically like basic premise. Boy and his father fall into a couple of fucked up cursed hot springs. So whenever a guy gets cold water poured on him, he turns into a girl.
Oh,
Where
Hot
have
water
I
turns
heard
him
this?
back.
Yep.
I've heard of this
Ranma
one
one half?
before.
Yeah, Ranma one half. It's a bit of an old one, but
Yeah. Shit, I remember.
it's an old shonen.
Dude, this is old enough that it has fighting games.
Yeah,
on
those are
Super
the oldies,
Nintendo.
dude.
Oh yeah, it has that. It had a
Golden.
straight to VHS movie. A straight to VHS
Yeah.
like OVA movie that I fucking own.
OG Dragon
but
Ball,
yeah,
but with
no.
Kid Goku slapping Bulma's panties all the time.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Slapping
I
her
remember
ass.
that. I love
full view.
fucking
When splashed with cold water,
Bulma.
become girl.
That makes
While
sense.
Yes.
hot water changes him back into a boy.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Makes perfect
like
sense.
multiple people will just like fucking perv on him when he's a fucking woman, even though they know like sometimes his dad even.
No.
Yes. And sometimes he'll just use it for his own advantage, just like, this situation would be a lot better being a woman. Be a lot fucking easier. I'm gonna be right back, guys.
Oh,
Yikes.
It's a fun fucking anime.
That reminds me of that
It's,
one meme I saw where this guy works at a maid cafe. He gets groped in the ass and he goes, "You know I'm a guy, right?" The guy smiles cheekily at him and is like, "That's what makes it better."
Oh shit.
It's like, is that the logic that people who are into traps apply?
Yeah, pretty much.
Damn.
Alrighty
Hey,
then.
fuck,
I
close
understand
enough.
people less and less with every day.
Close enough for government work. Well, I mean,
Josh,
we
you
are
wanna do
closing
one
up on an
next?
hour.
I'll go with Bikini Warriors. I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory in the title.
Yes. Absolutely.
But this was also done to mock like RPGs and whatnot. The whole thing, like they go through this town, they're like going through. You know how like in games you go, like in RPGs, you're going to the houses, you go to open up their chests, take what you want, their gold, or hey, there's this elixir or whatever.
Yoink
They
all
do
their
that,
shit.
and the townspeople go and mug them, and take all their shit back. Like it's hilarious.
Fucking
It's
hilarious.
short episodes. There's like 11 minutes each, but the whole bikini armor, and it's funny because they go to this blacksmith. He's like, this armor looks like the last one we wore. Well, here, try this one on. Well, what does this one do? Nothing. It's just bikinis, and they start freaking out. They're like, how dare you? You're disgusting. But then they put the bikini armor back on, and it's like, you know, and you don't look much different than you did before.
Wow.
You know, it's just the whole thing, and like it doesn't. I don't remember seeing nudity. There's mention that there was nudity in it. Obviously, it came extremely fucking close. But
Right.
you know, and supposedly there was an OVA, but I've never found any like legit evidence of it.
Casual aside, I saw this thing today where it was like, man, women in RPGs are just the strongest because men have to wear full, armor sets and they just wear bikinis to battle. I was like, huh,
Smaller
when
head
you put it
dudes.
that way,
It really do be like that
they
sometimes.
just made of
Well,
steel.
I guess if we're gonna talk about bikinis and whatnot, might as well toss Kill la Kill into the mix.
God.
Yeah, that
Scissoring,
one's
taken literally.
borderline.
Now, instead of bikinis, how about we just, strip everyone and just everyone joins nudist beach? No? Okay.
I mean,
This.
But that's straight up hentai.
Yeah.
No.
not animated anymore.
Yes. Yes, it
If you're
is.
talking about the one I think you're talking about, that's straight up hentai, dude.
No, I'm talking about Kill la Kill, but like the thing is, like later on in
we're talking
it,
about
there's an
Resort Boy
organization
now.
called Nudist Beach, which is against the evil thread, basically,
oh, no,
which
we're
is
talking about that other nudist beach hentai.
Dude, there was
The
a straight
one
up hentai
dude.
called Nudist Beach.
Yeah, it's the one
This
dude
whole
who gets all
school
the girls.
goes to a beach, and they're like, "You're not allowed to do anything sexual." And guess what? Everybody does everything sexual. Even the teachers.
Even the
yes,
teachers and
Christ.
the one after that, after the one dude banging everybody. Like, what was even the point of stating that at all?
they thought it was gonna work, but obviously it didn't.
They were playing mind games with you.
Mhm.
You never saw it coming.
But I can never remember anyone's name in any anime, but main character girl in Kill la Kill, when her
Satsuki's the
Goku
sisters.
transforms her school uniform, it basically becomes the most skimpiest outfit imaginable. Super short skirt, and her top just has like, what is it called? the overall strap thing.
The
What
garter
are they
belt?
called? Anyone?
Suspenders.
Suspenders, yes. Which basically that's what's covering her tatas.
Dude,
Nice.
So it's almost like
now you need to understand the strategic value to that. Okay, when her bags were, when her clothes were all baggy, that would gotten in the way of the fight. This is so she's like at her best for battle.
this is not one of your Japanese RPGs, Jaws.
What are you talking about?
Just like one of my
Jesus.
Japanese animes. Oh, nobody plays Metal Gear. Sad.
Anybody playing Genshin?
What are you talking? Yeah, I played Metal Gear. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You play Metal Gear? Oh, fuck
They
it.
were playing
Con.
Genshin.
Honestly,
Just
that's
like
what I
one of my
thought he was
Japanese
going with.
animes.
But I don't know. I still have like 7 more, but if anything, we can always save that for like another time.
We're probably gonna have to.
We're
We're at
at-
an hour right now.
Yeah.
I know.
We've
Yeah,
got
we're
20
right
We
titles.
need a
there
part
at
2
an
of
hour.
this. I will add some more to this list. Believe me. Where that came from.
Well, I've marked off what I've used so far on my list.
Same.
Well, I mean, we're sitting at an hour 01.
Yeah.
But we
So,
got
no,
we've
I
got
think that was actually perfect.
we've got 20 titles altogether. I've been typing them out as we've been going.
All right, that's a decent list.
Well, perfect. Well, Sasha, please inform everyone what we are watching for next week.
All right, everybody. So for next week, we have lined up a special little project. Get it? Because it's called K Project someplace. But
Kick him out. Kick him out.
no, you love the puns, the dad puns. It's okay. An anime called simply K. It's somewhat difficult to find sometimes, but we will be slowly going over the first season over the next couple of weeks. I hope to catch you all there with us.
It'll be quite the experience. I'll be pointing
Absolutely.
out all of the moments where we get a close-up of cleavage.
Jesus Christ.
Someone
There
has
you
to
go.
do it.
Maybe one.
All right, we got Psycho's job for animes.
It's 7 minutes and 52 seconds.
You'll maybe find like 1 or 2.
All right, so let's go ahead and do the sign off. So, once again, this has been episode 15 of the Caffeinated Weebs Podcast. Behind a locked door. Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't fuck it up this time. You can... Oh no, I'm not gonna do that part yet. I have been Shiny095.
I've been Danby TV.
I've been.
I'm sorry, I actually fucked this up
Yeah, you
already.
did. I'm
Oh,
sitting here
yeah,
like,
that's
where am I
right.
gonna
I
find
did.
you guys?
I'm sorry.
I've been just
Yeah,
this one after
yeah.
Sean.
Nowhere. He doesn't
I'm sorry.
exist.
I have been Shiny095. You can find me at Twitch, Twitter, at Shiny095.
I'm Danby TV.
Please
You
go, I'm
could
sorry.
I'm Danby TV. You could find me at the Twitch and the Twitter. Shit. Yeah, go.
Switch the two shit.
Okay, I'm Sasha Streams. You can find me at my Twitch and Twitter at Sasha Streams.
I was just sick of his shit.
I'm sorry.
I'm zombie underscore
my
Jai. You can
God.
find me at Twitch and Twitter under the same handle.
I've been Psychometry of the Titty. You can find me mostly on Twitter these days by Psychometry with 3 Ys,
Psycho Titty.
but I'm hoping to get back into streaming soon. So, we'll see about that. I'll update you on it.
And you can listen to the podcast on Wednesdays at noon on Anchor, Breaker, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Overcast, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, and Spotify. You can listen to us live Sunday nights on Twitch, 10 o'clock Central Time, 10 p.m. And then you can also catch the podcasts on YouTube whenever we put out the audio recordings, it is a week ahead, so the video is a week behind.
As a fun
that will be on Fridays at
as
noon.
a fun experiment, you should see if you can play it on all those platforms all at once, just to see what would happen.
Try. The world will explode.
Heinous.
But they will explode because of
Black
us,
hole.
and I think that's a monumental achievement for us.
Indeed.
If we can make the world explode, at least we won't have to worry about COVID anymore.
Go to your
That's
local Best Buy
real
and play our
shit.
podcast on every computer.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it now. Do it.
So, y'all have a good night. We'll see y'all next week.
Bye.
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 Keep looking at titties.